waffle blanket with this angel white yarn. We're going to make a chain, odd number chain, as wide as we want it. Then we're going to chain 3 and turn our work, and then double crochet all the way down the second row, chain 3 and turn our work. And then I'll walk through the steps for row 3 and 4 with you. This is the best way to learn if you don't know how to crochet. Best way to learn is start practicing making chains. I'm using a 5mm crochet hook right now. I think that's as wide as I want it. That's 61. I'm going to do a double crochet down the other side. I'm just trying to do this real loosely. Easier to see the stitches for you. This color is called Angel. We're going to do double crochets all the way down before chaining 3 and turning our work. Hello. Hello, is it Rachel or Raquel? Looks like Raquel. But I'm not that great with names, so I apologize. Welcome in, you guys. Happy Wednesday morning. The second, Raquel. Oh, that's beautiful. Like Raquel Welch. So we're just starting a new waffle with this white. I thought I would make a baby blanket. Good morning. Hi, Parker. 11. Oh, goodness. 1:15 a.m. Oh, welcome from Sydney. Oh, my goodness. That's amazing. Thank you so much for being here. I'll bring you a little sunshine. It's sunshining here today. Is it summer there? I thought I had heard it was summer. When it's summer there, it's winter here, or fall. Opposite seasons. Good morning, Skylar. Good morning, Mary. Very hot. I could use a little bit of that. It's supposed to be in the 30s next week. Right now it's 40s and 50s. But I'll take it this morning. It's sunny and it's a little bit windy. Not too bad. Oh, good evening, Mary. Hello, Seda. Oh, you did. Good. Good, Parker. Have you ever seen the waffle stitch before? That's what this is here. It's the back side of the waffle, but that's the front. I've been crocheting a lot, many years, since probably about 50 years, but just recently, the last few months, been coming on YouTube Lives to bring this to you. People showed interest, and so I've been returning every day. Usually I'm in the kitchen baking, doing decorated cakes and canning and making, whatever in the kitchen. I really didn't think people had an interest in crocheting still, but there's a whole big community out here that love it. So I'm so glad. Oh, hello. I'm in the United States, East Coast, Midwest, United States. Whoops. Aw, bye. Have a great day at school, Parker. It's the best time of your life in school, and you don't even realize. For a lot of people, it's, it goes so fast. I always told my kids, just enjoy it. Enjoy this time. Because it just flies by. And then pretty soon you're an adult and having children of your own and lives and work. So you have to pick up a hobby like crochet so you can manage your stress and relax. That's why I love it. Oh, oh yeah, Raquel. I know what you mean. Same way, we get into our lives and work, raising our children. So we don't really have much time for this type of thing. I'm a grandma too, and trying to teach my one granddaughter how to crochet, which is a little tricky. She's a lefty. So I'm not, oops, I missed a stitch. Or did I? Yeah. Yeah, it's a little tricky. So I'm kind of struggling with that, teaching her how to do it the opposite way. Anybody have any tricks or tips? Oh, really? Oh my gosh. Isn't that funny? My best friend growing up. She was a left-hander, and my mom taught both of us how to crochet. And so she's, even though she's a lefty, she's always crocheted right-handed. Remove, you're welcome to live chat. I don't know what you mean. Do I have something on there that shouldn't be on there? You guys, I'm the grandma. I'm I wasn't raised with technology, so I'm learning. So if there's something you should, I need to do or remove, just let me know. Left-handers, she can use both. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's wonderful. I get my granddaughter in the kitchen and she does the same. She'll stir with her right hand and stir with her left. Sometimes she struggles so with the right hand, but she still tries. It's funny because we noticed it when she was 1 or 2. She was switching. For instance, like she was drumming one time and she put the drumstick from her right hand to her left hand at that young of age. Yeah, so she's been a lefty ever since. For a while, she used both, but I don't know how we'll figure the crochet thing out. Oh, really? Is he a left-hander too, or does he use both? There's nobody in our family that's a left-handed person. My daughter's boyfriend is, but nobody but. Hello, Arjinder. You love the bunny. Oh, thank you. I started to piece them together, just a little bit with the crochet tails that I had, just to pull them together and see what it looks like. Both, but he writes left. Okay. Oh gosh, that's super talented to be able to use both hands. So we are at the end. Oh, your husband was left-handed too? Oh my gosh. Both of them. Let's see. We just made our chain the width of the blanket that I want. And then turn my work, chain 3, turn my work to the double crochet. Then I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, turn my work again. This is where it changes a little bit. A strawberry pillow cover this time. Maybe one of these days. So you start out with, in the top of this next stitch here, you'll see this top hole. You go into that with a double crochet. Then you're going to make a post. Go around this post. You're going to make the post stick forward a little bit to make your waffle. So you yarn over, go underneath the front with your hook, yarn over, pull it through, and you'll have 3 loops on there. Yarn over, pull off 2, yarn over, pull off 2 more. Then it changes to, you're going to go in with a double crochet into the top of these next 2 stitches. And then you're going to go 1 around the post. Again, yarn over, go underneath the front of that post, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull off the 2, yarn over, pull off the last 2. So you did 1 and 1, 2 and 1, and then you'll do the 2 again, double crochets in the top of those 2 stitches, 1 around the post all the way to the end. Double crochet here, double crochet in the top of this one, and then 1 around the post. So, oh my goodness. Let's see. I'm going to do 2 in the top of these 2 stitches. And then 1 around the post. And you see it start to come together here. And then the next 2 double crochets go onto the top of those stitches. Right underneath where the 2 loops are. Join. Right under them both. See? Yarn over, do a double crochet in that top stitch, and then yarn over, and you're going to go around the post. So you're going to go down with a double crochet in the top of those 2 stitches, 1 around the post, double crochet in the top of this one, double crochet in the next one, 1 around the post. Again, and the double crochet in the top, double crochet in the second one, and double crochet around the post. Double crochet in the top, double crochet in the top, and double crochet around the post. Double crochet, the top of those stitches, and then double crochet around the post. All based on double crochets, just different places where you place them. On each side it's different. Oh, you'll love it, Raquel. You'll love it. Makes the prettiest blankets. I made several baby blankets and lap blankets and blankets for friends, and just lovely. What size is the hook? It is a 5. Hope you can see that. This is Baby Bee, and it's Angel, the color. Oh, yes, you got it. You got it. And if you want to use a larger hook, this is, they recommend, a 9 right there. Use an 8 knitting needle or 9 crochet hook. And I like the size of these stitches, so I use a 5. Sometimes if you use too small of a hook, your yarn will pull off, but that doesn't stop me. I just like the size of this waffle here, so. And you can use a smaller hook if you want. This yarn is real velvety, so I think it would probably hold. If you want a smaller stitch. Oh, you're welcome. Can't wait for you to try it. And it's so soft. Oh, it is. It is so soft. And if you've been crocheting a long time, you'll remember the yarns that we had growing up that were really rough, and that's really all we had. We didn't, have a lot of velvety soft ones. So that's what I'm used to. I have Afghans on my bed from my mom, and they're the little bit of the rougher yarns. But I love this plush. Yeah, you get it. These are perfect for baby blankets. I'm going to break this. As you can see, this type of yarn, it is velvety and soft, but you see it's on like a small thread, so it will break like that. So, and it kind of frays a little bit, but I still like it. Still use it. So I'm going to just add this new piece. I'm going to go down to 2 loops. This is how I add on another color or same color if it breaks. Go down to the 2. Give yourself a little tail there. And then you pull it through both loops. And then you tie it off underneath. I try to come on live in the mornings or in the evenings, depending on if I work at the hospital and what time I get off, and if I have to babysit. There's some factors there, but usually I've been coming on every day. I'm off for a few days, so I'm trying to come on here in the morning and in the evening. I've been working on the ripple stitch blanket. I don't know if you remember, Raquel, this stitch, but I've been doing lives, and this other one, this color I want to make red, black, and gray. I thought about adding white. Thank you. It's I had to relearn it. It's been a while since I've done this stitch, so it's fun. I had to pull this out. This one is tricky. You really have to watch you don't miss a stitch because it gets wonky if you don't. So I've had to pull both of them back out. And my brain gets distracted, or I start talking, and then it's That's okay. We mess up, we fix it. Not a big deal. Oh, in my lives, I have a cat, or two cats, but this one likes to get my yarn, crawl up on my lap. She's beside me here. So she may make her way over here. I'm ending with 2 double crochets, chaining 3, and turning my work. And on this side, you're supposed to start with 2 doubles in the top of these first 2 stitches. I chained an extra loop, so I pulled 2 together. At some point, probably me talking. So I'm going to try to get these 2 together. Try to pull these, or maybe I'll, yeah. Pull 2 together and make 1. And then do a double. I don't know if you can see how I did that. But you're supposed to end with 2 double crochets on the end. Chain 3, turn your work. Start with 2 doubles on the top 2 stitches, which if you have an extra stitch, you just pull it, drag 2 double crochets together to make 1 stitch. Now this far along, you could pull it out and just, make it the correct number, but it's just a little trick. If you, for whatever reason, you have an extra stitch, you can pull them together. You start with 2 double crochets in the top, 2 around the post, and you can kind of see your post sticking forward a little bit. So it gives you a guide. You go around those 2, and then you're going to change it to 1 double crochet in the top of that stitch, and then 2, let's see, what do we got? 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, all the way down. I'm not a professional. I'm just a grandma that likes to crochet and relax, unwind from the day. So I don't get too caught up on, perfection. Just a fun pastime to relax my mind and be calm. Oh, I see the little boo-boo here. I don't know if you can see, but since it's so close to where I turned. I'm going to go ahead and pull it back to that spot there. Let's see if it fixes the end. I try not to get worked up about, things like that. We just go with the flow. Life's too crazy as it is, right? Let's just roll with things. Are you crocheting a beanie? Sorry if I missed comments. Hello. You're doing a beanie. That sounds like fun. Yeah, we fixed it. That was it. So you end with 2 double crochets at the end. There's your first in the top of that stitch, and then the end here, your 3 double crochets. You'll go into the top of that last stitch, or close as you can to the top, like that. And that makes your other chain. Hope you can see that. And then you chain 3 and turn your work. And then you'll start with 2 double crochets in the top of these first 2 stitches. Then you'll do 2 around the post, and then it switches to 1 in the top of that stitch, 2 around the post, 1 and 2 all the way down. It's just a little bit different on the end here. So this is your chain 3 on the end. You're going to actually go into the next stitch and do your double crochet, and then you'll do that again, double crochet in the top of that next stitch, and then you'll see where your posts are. You stick forward a little bit. That means you go in front of them with a double crochet, just like this. Yarn over, go underneath the front post, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2, yarn over, go underneath the post in the front, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through the last 2. Hi Ezra, I've been crocheting about 50 years. Then you yarn over and go into the top of the next stitch with a double crochet, yarn over, go through the front post with a double crochet, and you repeat that. Then you go into the top of the next stitch with a double crochet, double crochet under the front next 2 posts, double crochet into the top of the stitch, double crochet in front of the post, double crochet in front of the post, And then you continue that 1 and 2 all the way down. 1 in the top stitch and 2 around the post. I'm going to try to hide these tails. You see these tails here? I'm going to try to hide them in my work as I'm going down. So I'm going to hold them down as I crochet around them. That's a little trick you can do. You can also cut them if you want to. Cut them. Some people do the burn method. I try to hide them as best I can in my work. So there's 1 in the top of this stitch. And get that done, and then we're going to go around the post. I'm going to hold those 2 tails down and then kind of go under the tails, yarn over where you're going to wrap it around, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the other 2, and then you're going to yarn over again the next post, and this you're going to go under the tails, grab your yarn, pull through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, and then you're going to go into the top of that next stitch right there, doing the same thing, yarn over, go through the stitch and underneath the tails, grab your yarn, pull it through, yarn over, pull it through the 2, yarn over, pull it through the other 2, and then you just continue that until it's all hidden in there. You don't know how much yarn you need. Well, it just depends. If you want to make a small baby blanket, you could try, if it's the velvety kind. They don't make real big skeins anymore, but sometimes I use like 3 and 3 if I use 2 colors for my baby blankets. 6, sometimes if you get a really large yarn skein, you may not need as much. It depends on your stitch, depends on the yarn. The bigger the stitch, the more yarn you use. The larger the hook, the more yarn you use, because you're making a larger waffle. But I would just play around with it, do a small little swatch to see, and I'll give you practice time anyway. But I would say 6, maybe 8 for a baby blanket with the small skeins. That's a small. One on the top, 2 around the post. Let's see, did I miss a post? Did I go around the post? 2 and 1, 2 and 1, and there's 2. Okay. I get to talking or get distracted. I have to look back at what I did. There we go. So there's the post, and there's another post coming. Trying to look up the tails here and trying to get those incorporated in at the same time. There we go. Get on there. There we go. Uh-oh, little guy is not quite long enough there. See if I can make it work. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. And then what I can't tuck under, you can always trim. Got frays. Got fraying going on there. Yeah, that'll probably trim. But you see, just tuck those right in there. This one I'll trim, and this one I'll trim. Oh, you do. I know. Sometimes I think that, but you know, it feels so good to give also. My friends that I graduated school with, some of them still have my mom's blankets that they made, and it was 40 some years ago. So it's fun to keep a hold of those. And then you end this row, you do the 2 double crochets around the post and 1 in the back at the top of that stitch. Then you end with 3 double crochets. You're making a beanie for a friend at school. It's her birthday. That's awesome, Ezra. That is so nice. That's what it's all about, right? Giving and doing things for people. That's what life's all about. I love that. It's kindness. We need more kindness on this earth. Then you chain 3, 2, 3, and turn your work. And then you see the waffle coming together. And then you just repeat the 3rd row. So you see, you kind of have a guide. If you don't have it written down, you see where it's supposed to go. You do 1 in the top of that next stitch. Don't mess with the end there. Just go into the first stitch there in the top. Go around the post. And then you'll do 2 on this side. On the top of those 2, 1 around the post. Top of the 2, 1 around the post. All the way to the end. And then when you turn your work, it'll be the opposite on the other side. Do 1 and 1. And I made this little card. I don't know if this is, if anybody's interested in learning, but that helps me. Just a quick guide how I do it. But this is a waffle stitch and how I begin a waffle stitch. And if I mess up a waffle stitch and what I do to fix it, as you saw in the beginning there, how I fix it if I'm further down in my blanket and somehow I've made an extra stitch or I've skipped a stitch. You saw how I kind of fix it on the end by pulling 2 together. And then you saw, well, of course, on this one I was able to go back and find my mistake and pull it back to that point and then fix it. But there's nothing like getting to halfway through your blanket and then you have a boo-boo and you're like, oh no. But most things are figure outable. It's just a blanket, right? It's just a blanket. If you mess up, it's not the end of the world. We learn, and that's what we're here for. We're supposed to learn and hopefully have fun doing it. Oh, Ezra, you should do it. You should do it. It'd be so cool. I've seen granny square vests and beanies and just different things. They used to make a lot of granny squares when I was a kid. And gosh, I haven't made a granny in a long time either. We used to have pot holders. My mom would make pot holders out of a granny square. There's so many things you can make with it. And then you just sew them together, yarn them together. My kitty cat's at it again. Hello. This is Wednesday. I can't believe it's first week of November already. It's fall here and most of the leaves have gone off the trees. Really chilly days. Today it's nice. It's like in the 50s. Windy, but sunny and beautiful. It's going to be a great day. I'm thankful for every day, honestly. Wake up and give thanks. You're going to Abu Dhabi? Oh, for vacation? There was nursing opportunities that I saw years ago for Abu Dhabi, and I wondered what an experience that would be like to travel over there. This is the length of my arm here, so it's a pretty wide blanket. You start out with 2 double crochets in the top of these next 2 stitches, and then a double crochet around this post, and a double crochet around this post. Then it changes to 1 double crochet in the top of this stitch and 2 around the post all the way to the end. You feel very nervous. What are you nervous about? Your first time going. Aw. Well, hopefully you're not by yourself. You like to read? Take a read. Okay. You like to read or you crochet? Maybe get your mind off things as you're getting ready to travel. You think they're judgy? Hmm. You know what? That's okay. You just focus on you. Let them be who they are, and if they judge, they judge. Just surround yourself with positive people, happy people, and stay away from the ones who may judge you. And Ezra, what if they don't judge you? What if they are kind and loving and generous, nice? What if that? You never know, right? Until you get there, they could be completely opposite of what you might think or worry about. So don't worry, don't think about it unless it's actually there, unless it's actually happening. Because the opposite could be true. It could be a completely positive experience. Focus on the positive. Hello, Peter. I am making a waffle blanket, baby blanket. You know who is coming to visit me. It's a waffle blanket. No, I can't do a white angel baby blanket here, Miss Lady, when you're up here. I don't want you to touch the baby's blanket. Yeah. Mm. She always has to be on my lap. Animals are wonderful, aren't they? And pets. Mm-hmm. So windy. That's how long this baby blanket is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. About 20 waffles wide. Good morning. I try not to fear. You trust in the Lord and know He'll take care of everything. Try to let Him handle your fears. Mm-mm. No, no, ma'am. No. I may have to put you beside me. Hey, 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 hey. You can't get my blanket. Here, you sit. You lay beside me. Come here. Don't bite. Don't bite me. No, no, no biting. No biting. Mm-mm. Oh, goodness. Really? Really? I don't think so. Here, you lay here. You lay here with socks. Here. Skidamarinka-dink-a-dink. Skidamarinka-doo. There we go. Hello. There's waffle. There's the waffle stitch. Started from the beginning so you guys could see mistakes and all. I'll work on the ripple stitch a little bit so you can kind of see the progress there. And I'll leave this waffle blanket here so you can see that. My mind has to switch gears to this stitch. So this is the size hook I'm using, 4.5 for the ripple. Two together, 1, 2, 3, increase, increase. Okay. Go down the hill with 3 double crochets. Into the back loop only. And we're going to join 2 together. For the next 4 stitches, we're going to join, and those 2 will become 1. Those 2 will become 1. Oh, multiple, multiple. I just have fun with it. I have so many projects going. And then I finish some and start new ones. So I'm going to do 2 double crochets together. And this is how you do it. See these 2 stitches? You're going to bring them up, join them together. So you put the back loop, pull it through until you have 2 stitches on there, 2 loops. Yarn over, grab this next one, back loop, pull it through, yarn over, pull off those 2, yarn over, pull off those 3. So you see I have 1, 2, I brought them up together to create 1, and then you repeat it. Thank you. So you go in the back loop, pull it through, yarn over, pull it through. You have 2 loops left. Yarn over, go into that next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull off 2, yarn over, pull off 3. And you're going to go back up the hill with 3 double crochets on the next 3 stitches. Back loop only. And then you're going to do an increase in the next 2 stitches. Increase means you put 2 double crochets into this one and 2 double crochets into this one. Same hole. That's an increase. And you repeat that. Double crochet and a double crochet. Then you're going to go back down the hill with 3 double crochets. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Then you're going to do the same thing for these 4 stitches. You're going to combine these 2 to make 1 and those 2 to make 1. It's basically a decrease. So yarn over, through, so you have 2 loops, and then you're going to go to the next stitch over, grab that loop, pull off 2, pull off 3. So those 2 became 1. See, those 2 became 1. And then you repeat it. The next 2 stitches, you'll bring it together, become 1. There you go. Pull off the last 3. So those 4 stitches became 2. Then you're going to go back up the hill with 3 double crochets into the next 3 stitches. Back loop only. There's 1. There's 2. And there's the last one. And then the next 2, you're going to do increases in. So you're going to do 2 double crochets into that chain there, loop, and 2 double crochets into this one. That's an increase. That's your second double. And then go to your next stitch and do 2 into the same hole. Then you're going to go back down with 3 double crochets into the next 3 stitches. There's 1. There's 2 and 3. Then again, you're going to pull 2 double crochets into 1, 2 double crochets into 1 for your decrease. And then you go back up the hill with 3 double crochets. Hello, Rheta. Hello. Welcome in. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. And then 2 increases there. So the decreases down here in the valley, and the increases on the top of the hill. Same chain, double crochet, 2 into it, and then again repeat 2 into this one as well. 3 double crochets in the next 3 stitches. Then you're going to do 2 double crochets together. Repeat 2 double crochets together, and then 3 back up, 3 double crochets in the next 3 stitches. The hill, 1 double crochet in each stitch. Then you're going to go into the next 2 with 2 double crochets. This is an increase in each chain. And then 3 double crochets back down. 1, 2, 3, and then 2 double crochets together. This is 1, and then repeat it. Oh, you can't, Ezra? Can you just maybe do a small? If you're going to work on a granny, maybe you can just bring a little bit, huh? If you have a study hall or in the morning. Then an increase. Oh, okay. Oh, darn. Maybe you could get up a little bit early and just work on it before school. And then look forward to getting back to it when you get home from school. Give you something to look forward to. I know what you mean, though. I go to work at the hospital and I would love to be able to bring my crochet with me. But I can't do that. Not even on my break. I don't get much of a lunch break, so I'm always going. A lot of times 12 hours and you're on your feet and you don't get a chance to sit down. Then this ripple, you end, you have 4 stitches left, so you should 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. The other little one go. Is that it? So you should end with 4 chains left. So you do double crochet, double crochet, double crochet, 2 double crochets. One and 2. And then you chain 3 and turn your work. 1, 2, 3. Your schools are nothing like ours. Oh, really? Okay. Where are you from again, Ezra? We're probably more relaxed over here, I imagine. It used to be strict when I was a kid. you had to respect your teachers and elders, and it was just, everything looked different when I was growing up. There was no back talking or you got in big trouble, especially not a teacher. Somebody of authority definitely did not do that. You like the pattern? Thank you. This is a ripple, R-I-P-P-L-E stitch. So you're going to go down and do a double crochet into the first stitch there. You can see it. You're not going to do anything with these 3 chains. It's going to back your next kind of your wall stitch, but the first one that you're going to actually go down into is this one. Going to do a double crochet into that, and then these back loops is what you're going to be working in, and then you're going to do 3 more double crochets down the hill. Kuwait. Oh, okay. Kuwait. Well, how old are you, Ezra? What school? Is it middle school? It's 1, 2, 3. And then you're going to bring those 2 double crochets together. Actually, the next 4 stitches, 2 pulled together to make 1. Just 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 became 1, and 2 became 1. Are you in grade school, middle school, high school? 2, 3, or college? I don't know. 12. Oh, okay. You're a senior this year in high school? Do they call it senior? And then you do an increase and an increase. This is memo. Oh, okay, okay. Gotcha. Well, I hope you're learning and getting something out of this channel. If anything, it should be a safe and calming, relaxing channel for everyone, including if kids are on here. I want it to be a safe place for you, and I hope you feel that. Oh, it's middle school, 7th grade. Okay, I thought it was, I thought 12 meant you are 12 years old. Okay. I thought you meant 12th grade. That's how what we say over here. It's the senior year, it's 12. Hi, Jean. Welcome in. Ezra, how long does it take to get to Abu Dhabi from Kuwait? Do you know, in a plane? Buenas tardes de clase. Buenas tardes to you, Jean Pierre. Yes, we are learning a crochet stitch here. This is a ripple, and this is a waffle stitch. I just started this today. When I post this video, you'll see my beginnings of this waffle stitch. Even an error, I made an error and had to go back and fix the error. But buenas tardes to you. It is 10:38 a.m. in the United States. Going to do 2 increases here. There's 2 down. So this is the ripple. Oh, did you hear the cows? Cows are milling. Chickens are clucking. Hour and a half. Okay. That's not too far. Oh, you do? Wish it was a... Why do you wish it was 4 hours? 2 increases at the top. It's really windy here, you guys. You hear that? I don't know if it's glitching or not, but my internet sometimes will cut in and out. So if it does that, I apologize. Like spending time at the plane. Oh, okay. You like to fly. I used to. You asked me about fears, and that used to be one of them. I used to have a fear of flying, but I don't have that fear anymore. I kind of enjoy flying. And 3 double crochets back up. Okay, 2 increases. And then back down the other side of the hill with 3 double crochets. And then 2 double crochets together, 2 double crochets together, back loop, pull through 2, pull through 2. That's amazing. That's really good. I was praying so much on the planes when I was young. I don't know why the YouTube live kicked me off of my live there. I don't know what happened there. It just kicked me off. But if you're still in here, thanks for being here with me. That's good that you're not afraid to fly. I used to be when I was young, and it got better the more I flew, and a stronger faith, I guess, that I knew it was going to be okay. I knew it was going to be okay. So just tried to enjoy the experience. We just did 3 more down the other side of the hill, and we're going to do 2 double crochets together. And then 2 double crochets together. And then you should have 4 loops left, 4 chains You're going to do a double crochet, double crochet, double crochet, 2 double crochets, and then chain 3 and turn your work. Chain 3 and turn. This is a ripple stitch. We did the waffle in the start today. This real soft yarn, it's called Angel. Angel 100. Hello.
That's wonderful. That always makes me feel better. Saying a prayer beforehand. Hola, Erica. Buenos dias. ¿Cómo estás? You're gonna do a double crochet in the first stitch, and then the next 3 stitches double crochets. Oh, good night. Thank you. Thank you. Love you too. God bless you. 3rd double crochet, and then you do 2 double crochets together. Okay. Christ love, right? And then your second, 2 doubles together. There we go, that's what that looks like at the beginning. And then you go back up the hill with 3 double crochets. And then an increase, the same stitch, and an increase in this next stitch. You're adding in 2 into each one. That's what that looks like. Then you do 3 down the hill. There we go. Then you do 2 double crochets together. And you combine this next 2. And then you do 3 double crochets back up the hill. And then 2 increases. There's 1. Here is 2. Then 3 back down the hill. 3 double crochets. It's 2. 3. Oh, I made a big pot of rice and I'm getting hungry, so I may head in. Your favorite stitch is a half double crochet, but I don't really use it. Half double. Oh, okay. You don't really use it. I don't use that much either. I don't know that it's, let me see. Half double is, I'm just gonna see what it looks like here. Half double. That's a half double, I think. Right? Yeah, I had to think about that one. But anyway, I probably will head off live and go get something to eat and join you all later if you're on. And if you're not, that's okay. I wish you a wonderful day or a night wherever you are. And Ezra, I don't know when you're flying, but God bless you and safe travels. And have a wonderful time. And I wish you all a wonderful day. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.